again, people. It's Charlie and welcome back to another video on the Chatting Leeds YouTube channel. It's time for your post-match reaction to Leeds United 1, Arsenal 4. I mean, we scored tonight. Probably the only positive I can think of at this moment in time. Wasn't as bad as Man City, I'll say that. I thought we actually created a few chances in this game. Played quite well in large spells of the second half. But overall, Arsenal, one, they had the full team out, and two, their full team, player to player, individually, were just better than us, obviously. But before we get into it in a bit more detail, smash that like button, please subscribe, share your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below, and make sure you also check out our sponsors at superleadsforex.com. So then, Leeds 1, Arsenal 4. I thought first maybe 5-10 minutes, I thought Leeds were okay. Thought we imposed quite a bit of pressure on them early on. But once that started to fade and Arsenal started to get into the stride, it was very hard for us to break them down in that first half. We started off with Meslier, Cody Drama, Ayling and Robin Koch, as Llorente, we found out, has been taken ill, probably COVID, and Stuart Dallas at left back, Adam Forshaw, Rafinha, Quick, Roberts, and Harrison with Joffrey Gellart up front. And I thought Cody Drama was all right in the first half, in fairness. I thought he had some decent link-up play with Rafinha in the first and the second half, actually. Thought Ayling had, when I say a better game at centre-back, obviously we've conceded 4 goals, so it isn't great, but definitely better than Man City, 100%. And it was nice to see Koch have a full 90 minutes. I thought it was all right. Did look a bit rusty at times, but let's be honest, that was his first game since the Man United game away. So, he has missed a lot of football. And yeah, look, from a Leeds United perspective, the first half, there was not a lot to speak about. I think we only had one clear chance at goal, the one that Rafinha managed to put wide. I mean, he did everything right in terms of getting into the right area. He just chose to place his shot in the wrong area because, yeah, I think he tried to catch Ramsdale out a bit, but it just didn't work, and he put it wide. And yeah, obviously Arsenal were 3-0 up at half-time. Martinelli scores 2 and Saka scores 1. Well, it was actually deflected off Quick, but yeah, I mean, the goals were, when I say defensive errors, I mean, they were. It's just, I feel like Arsenal were that good going forward today that they were going to score anyway. Let's be real. The defending for the first goal was poor. I think, obviously, that there was the challenge on the Arsenal player. Then Forshaw had it. He gets tackled and goes down. There's a bit of, is the ref blowing up? It kind of goes like still for a second, and then Martinelli's placed it with, let's be honest, quite a good finish. And it's 1-0 Arsenal. Second one, obviously, is just played, too easy for them running through middle, if I'm honest with you. The amount of passes it took them to get up the pitch compared to us was just ridiculous. 2 or 3 passes, they were in our box. And Martinelli's played through in a nice little dink in order to put it in for 2-0. And then obviously, as I said, the Saka one is deflected off Quick. And it's 3-0 at half-time, and, there were fans near me who left at half-time, which, come on, that's poor. I mean, I was at City the other night. I stayed for the full game, probably only because I was on the coach and the coach wouldn't have left anyway. But no, I think I'd have stayed anyway, even if I'd have drove up. I think you go all that way, or if you go down to Ellen Road, you're there to support them for the full 90, regardless of what happens. And I'll be honest, at half time tonight, I did feel it was going to be another Man City scenario where they put 6 or 7 past us. I was really worried at half time. And yeah, those fans that left, I think that's poor. I think you stay until the last minute. And I thought the support from the fans tonight was absolutely unreal. 4-1 down, freezing cold, and the chanting, the clapping, the cheering, everything was just on repeat. And to say Arsenal were 4-1 up, their fans barely sang unless they scored or anything. I thought they were quite poor, if I'm honest. Our support is just unreal. I don't think it can be matched in this league. But I think the main reason why the fans are getting behind us is obviously because we are aware of the circumstances around these losses at the minute. You know, if this was a fully fit Leeds United with the likes of Phillips, Bamford, Cooper, Llorente, Firpo, you know, all these players, then yeah, I would be seething, I would be fuming, I'd be angry, and I'll be honest, you know, I think it'd be quite toxic at Ellen Road if it was a fully fit Leeds team getting beat like this. But it's not. We had Cody Drama at right back, who was making his first Premier League start. We had Joe Gellart up top, who, as much as I've been calling for him to start, he is still 19 and very young and inexperienced at this level. We brought on Somerville, again, inexperienced. Who was the other lad that came on? McCarran, inexperienced, young lad. That was his debut in the first team. So, yeah, I mean, when we put it into perspective, this isn't the Leeds United that we're used to seeing. It's not the players that we're used to seeing. Once we get these players back, I know I've said it a few times, but once we get these players back, and if we invest in the transfer market, which we have to, all this crap that Bielsa says about wanting players that are better than what we've got, there's a few players out there that are better than what we've got at the minute. I thought Click was very poor today, misplacing passes left, right and centre. Again, I ain't saying that we should be abusing him again or anything like that. I do not condone that one bit. But I'm a paying customer and I deserve an opinion. And yeah, he was poor in that midfield. Like I say, misplacing passes, just not looking strong enough on ball. Yeah, he's bang out of form at the minute. Harrison started the game and went off injured. Probably played a bit too much longer than what he should have done. He should have been off way earlier. But I guess he wanted to try and stay on because he's probably aware of the injury scenario and everything. But it is what it is. You know, Leeds managed to pull a goal back in the second half when Joe Gellart gets brought down by Ben White. Rafinha slots it home, and at least we had a little something to cheer about briefly. And it makes it 3-1. And then they just killed game off with about 10 minutes left, roughly, through Emil Smith-Rowe. He came on as a sub, and, you know, that's the difference. Like, I know it's Arsenal, and, you know, they are a big club and that, but even other teams, like, the difference with them and us today, one, obviously the quality, but two, you know, if Arsenal had have been maybe up against it in this game, they had Emil Smith-Rowe on bench, they had Pepe on bench, and Nketiah, and we had basically like an under-12s team on bench. Like, you just need to put it into a bit of perspective, guys. Obviously, the FA and the Premier League are having a meeting on Monday about potentially maybe having a little break in the season because of the COVID cases. I think that might do Leeds a lot, you know, of good. Obviously, even if we can just get a few of us players back, I'm not saying all of them, obviously Phillips will be out for a while anyway, but even if we could just get a few of them back, you know, it'd be so key. There's Rodrigo, there's Strauch, God, I forgot about them too. You know, we've got so many key players out, and that's why I'm not concerned about us going down because of the circumstances. Once we get those players back, we'll be a different side. I 100% believe that. But we also need to invest in the transfer market as well. Even if it's a loan deal, we need something. And, you know, just one thing I want to touch upon as well in this game, how Granit Xhaka did not get sent off for that challenge on Rafinha. I've just seen it back. I mean, wow. I mean, VAR checked it as well, apparently, and they didn't give it, like, what's going on there? That is a blatant red card. He has a red card in him a lot, does Xhaka, and he should have got another one there. For a few of the decisions the ref made were poor today. There was one point where he actually nearly blew up for a free kick for us, but then let them play on and they had an attack, and I was thinking, wait a minute, like, you were just about to blow up, so what changed? But anyway, like I say, I'm not saying that if the ref had been good that it'd have made a difference. It probably wouldn't have done, obviously, but yeah, I just thought I'd touch upon that. But yeah, there's not a right lot I can say, guys. I think it's going to get worse before it gets better, 100%. And yeah, I mean, stick with them. Get behind them, keep the faith, people. Try and stay as positive as you can. And that's all I can say on this game today, people. So hit the like button, smash the subscribe as well. Hit me up with your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below, and check out superleadsforex.com, who are our sponsors for this month. My matchday vlog for the game will be out tomorrow night, people, so make sure you tune in for that as well. But until we meet again, I'll see you in a bit. Go and visit our sponsors, superleadsforex.com, and see for yourself how you could start making a 20 to 30% return of your money every month, and on a 100% hands-free audio pilot with your very own Forex trading robot. There's absolutely no previous trading experience needed, and literally anybody can do it. Better still, you can actually test drive this cash cranking system for yourself on your own PC or laptop, free of charge for 30 days, so you have absolutely nothing to lose whatsoever, people. You can get all the exciting info right now at superleadsforex.com, so go check it out.